Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Lydia Rodriguez, and I've been a Café ambassador for a little over 3 years. I love my job and being able to connect with people on a personal level and help them along their financial goals. Today, we're going to explore how to make travel a priority and simplify the planning process. But first, let's get comfortable. This class is meant to be taken at your own pace, so feel free to pause the video at any time. Now, here's a little bit about our Capital One cafes. Our cafes are about helping you reach your financial goals. You can come to the cafe to recharge your bank account, devices, and your life. In the process, you can learn new ways to manage your finances, try out new digital and physical tools, or simply grab a great cup of coffee and a pastry. Now, a little bit about me. I love to travel, whether it's to South America or Europe. If there's a beach, I'm there. And I truly love it because I get to experience different ways of life, connect to people, and just see things from a different perspective. Hopefully, my ideal trip coming up will be the south of France, but even just a quick getaways to Key West, I will be super happy. Next, a little bit about you. Whether you're a travel pro or you're taking your first trip in a long time, we're going to explore how you can fit travel in your budget, whether it's a weekend trip or your dream vacation. So let's take a look at some quick and easy ways to get your budget set up so you can make these dreams a reality. For today's travel itinerary, we'll talk about why you should make travel a priority, things to consider before you travel, and how to make your dream trip a reality. We'll make sure you have a clear idea of how to plan your next vacation so you can make travel a bigger part of your life. We've all heard stories of friends and family who have had life-changing experiences through travel. So take a second to think about the reasons why you want to travel. Affirm that they're important to you and what you're looking to get out of these experiences. But before we look at why travel is so important for overall balance, let's look at some of the biggest concerns people have around travel. As we enter this post-pandemic world, re-entry anxiety may be a new and real concern for many people. If this is a concern for you, here's something to remember. Focus on what you can control by following CDC guidelines and recommendations. Another big concern for most people, especially after the last year, is financial stress and feeling like travel is an unnecessary luxury. But here are a few things to remember with this. Vacations can be big or small to fit your budget. If you want a bigger vacation, you could wait longer by saving money for extra getaway cash. And then, of course, many of us experience apathy. Many people don't know where to start or are too tired at the end of the day to plan. If this is you, remember, set aside time for planning. If it's part of your schedule, you're likely to follow through. Look to platforms like Instagram for inspirations, but also blogs, podcasts, books, friends, family, and coworkers. People who take the time to plan vacations are more likely to follow through and use their time off. Now we're moving from considering travel to taking action on making it happen. There are obvious things you need to cover when planning a trip, but there are also many things that we forget about or handle at the last minute. Preparations will take away a lot of stress and last-minute worry about a trip. Outside of the obvious things like booking a flight and hotel, let's look at some things that you'll need to take care of before leaving. First, look up travel hacks and tips online. Web forums can be good resources and give some great information on specific destinations. Next, unplug from work. Set up a plan ahead of time so you don't have to worry about work while you're gone. And last, plan out your finances. Make a spending plan. Leading up to your vacation, if you cut expenses in your everyday budget, you can use that extra money to enhance your vacation experience. And remember, when it comes to banking, read the fine print on your financial information. Don't forget to call your bank and find out if there are any travel fees. Now, let's make this dream trip a reality. Still wondering where to start with planning your trip? You're probably not alone. We'll discuss a simple process so you can start planning your next adventure. Here are 5 steps to successfully plan your vacation from start to finish. Step 1, where are you traveling to? Ask yourself what places you like to visit, and don't limit yourself at this point. You can prioritize the list later on. Right now, it's just about destinations. Step 2, what kind of trip do you want to take? Are you looking for adventure, relaxation, sightseeing, shopping, all of the above? That will be me. Everything is fair game, and even if you can't do all of them in one place, it's okay to have a long list of places you like to visit. Step 3, what is your saving strategy? We've talked about travel hacks, spending strategies, and more. Those are the tools you'll use to make this trip happen. Step 4, details are everything. Make a checklist of important details so you can relax while you're on your vacation and not worry if you packed the right items or locked your front door. Step 5, this is the best part of planning. Daydream until your vacation day. You've earned this trip through hard work. take some time to think about all the fun things you're going to do. Maybe plot out a few selfies you want to take or new foods you want to try. Now let's do a quick recap of our adventure. We've taken a look at how traveling can change your life and talked about ways to overcome the barriers to travel. Then we discussed the sort of hidden to-do list of items that aren't always considered when planning a vacation. Finally, we went through our 5-step process so you can start planning your vacation. There are so many amazing places that we could be traveling to. Some are well known, while others are in our own backyard. This is all about you and your personal preferences. No matter where you want to go or what you want to do, you can make it happen. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope this new way of looking at travel will help you make empowered financial decisions and life choices in the future. For more information and resources, check out the Capital One website.